Hey YouTube, welcome to GJBricks. I'm Greg. Today it's BrickLink and PAB for short, haul day. Alright, so let's start off with this one. This one was from Bricks. Already checked there was nothing where I was cutting, because there's nothing worse than cutting into where stuff is. Now this one was, I wasn't after anything, actually no, there was a couple of specific things, and then I started looking through it, and you know what it's like, you get to the point where you go, well, I must just order a few things here, a few things there, and they had some really nice parts on the channel. So I mean, we'll start off with, I just keep stocking up on these 1x1 studs. They're just useful. So I've got those in yellow as well. Nice, my favourite orange as well. Gonna have to start doing some orange building. Yeah, so there we got some orange stuff. They had these great trees, good shape. I like them. They were a really good price as well for the plastic trees. Generally aren't cheap, as everybody knows. Rock work. Every time I see any, when I'm buying stuff, if I see rock work and it's not ridiculously expensive, I tend to pick it up now, and I think this one was a good piece. Yeah, again, just picking up useful pieces. I seem to go through a lot of these, so I just keep picking them up. Again, yeah, just more useful. One thing I did need was legs and hats, which you'll see in a minute. Now I actually didn't have as many of my hats for my minifigure as I thought I did, so I had to stock up on them, which is where this order came in. Again, working through just useful pieces. These are all used bricks, these aren't new bricks, so you know, save a bit of a penny. Most of these are in good conditions, a little bit of chipping on that one, but that's fine. These always useful. I seem to use a lot of these, so stocking up on them. And again, I never seem to have enough of those 1x1 bricks as well. I'm sure other people can relate to that one. Angles, always useful for corners and strengthening. I think that was about it for that one. It was just really a mix of useful pieces, along with the hats and stuff that I needed for my minifigure. So I'm just going to put that out the way. Next up, got an order from Bits and Pieces. Now, what's in here, I'm impressed that they've managed to get into a flat envelope like that. Alright, let's get this open. There's the ever useful packing slip. Now, what is in here is, let's just cut this tape. And you'll see why I'm impressed that this is actually fitted into a padded envelope that small. And that is because it's got staircases in it. I'm stunned that they managed to get those in there. Right, get these out. It's well packed. Yeah, this is going nowhere in a hurry. You can't stick with me here as I unpack this. So yeah, I got 4 staircases, and these I got. These are going to be used in my station. That was my primary thing, because obviously now a single deck doesn't go over a train, but 2 should. So that was my goal. 2 of those should go perfectly over a train. So that will be the walkway for my train. Now I'm also planning to have a lift next to the walkway at on my station, because you know, accessibility is important. I mean that genuinely is important. What else did we have in this one? I got a stack of these. Now you know I'm working on my Ninjago District, and I thought these were, they're always used by LEGO, and they actually are perfect for that. So I got 8 of those. I think they're a really useful part, and I can use them for a lot of things. God, it's just impossible to get stuff out of this bag. So 8 of those, and 4. Ever get it out of the bag? Good God. 4 red ones as well. So yeah, I think those are really, I really like that piece anyway, so that's going to be perfect for doing some work. And last but by no means least, another 4 minifigure bodies for the GJBricks sig-fig. So yeah, that was that one. Next up is South Coast Bricks. Now I actually had to unpack this from the box it came in because the box it came in was so big I couldn't actually carry it home from work. Now this is literally a collection of random parts, but especially they had these, and I checked the price on these, and they had the best price anyone had on these in Australia. So I had to buy both of the ones they had. It's the only decent thing to do. They're not the cheapest piece, but they are a very useful piece. So yeah, I've got 2 of those. They actually had a few other rock pieces. So in line with my previous comment about always buying rock pieces when I see them, they had another couple of these as well. So yeah, I don't want to just use these to build cliff sides, but they are very useful fillers because otherwise you just end up using so many bricks, as everybody knows. So what else do we have in here? This is just lots and lots of plates and useful pieces. So yeah, brown 1x4s, white 1x4s. Incidentally, I've just picked a load of them up at the Lego store. Grey 1x4s. These, I've seemed to use quite a few of these, so they had some of those, so I've just picked up all of those. Their prices were really, really good, so Southside Bricks, I really recommend them. Again, there you go, so I'm not going to pull that one out, but again, more of those white pieces I said before, the grey equivalent of them, the red version. I've got some shorter ones there, my favourite orange, never have enough orange. These corner pieces here, I seem to use a lot of those. I find them, I just like the strength they give things when I'm building, so yeah. Into here we have plates, just lots of 2x4 plates, 3x2 plates. I think that was, yeah, I just stocked up. I think there's about 40 of those in there. Again, more useful pieces here. These are actually clear pieces so I can put planes and things on display. So I'm starting to stock up on those when I see them. Again, some nice orange pieces. These are going to be used in my my train station. I was thinking about using them in the road, but actually I'm not going to. I'm going to stick with white for the road because it matches the road plates, and actually the road lines are white generally. So yeah, so just lots and lots of plates, tiles in that one. This is just, again, stocking up on pieces you never seem to have enough of. So 4x4 grey plates, 4x6 plates. Oh, that's a well-used white one. That one's going to need some love. Again, small pieces, lots of 2x2s, black, white and grey. You can never have enough of those. 3x3s. These, I don't have many of these, and the ones I've got I've used already, and they just seem like a really useful size for those awkward moments. So here, mixture, 2x6s, corners. Let's take that one out because it's a lot of small parts. There we go. Yeah, just a really nice tan colour, so 1x3s of those, 2x6 in the grey, 1x6, 1x6, corner pieces, like I said, never have enough of those. I think that was it for that one. Plates again, never have enough plates. I went a bit nuts when I was going through their store. I could have bought more, to be perfectly honest, but I just really wanted stuff that, like, I've got lots of Mocs planned and I need to build floors for them, so plates. Just, yeah, pieces that are useful to have. Everyone knows, you know, 1x1s and 1x2s always useful. This is just bricks, black and grey, 1x2 bricks. Again, useful. Never seem to have enough of them, so stocking up on them. I'm sure when I start to build bigger Mocs, I'll need a lot more of those. And then in here we have 1x2, some 1x2 double height blocks, so 1x2x2s I believe they're called. Always useful. So that was that one from Southside Bricks. And last but no means least, my pick-a-brick haul. Now I hadn't actually gone there with the intention of doing a pick-a-brick wall, but they actually had changed enough of the bricks to justify doing it. I even managed to close it. Look how full that is. I actually managed to get that lid to close properly. They still taped it shut though. Obviously they have experience with them not staying shut. So plates again, more plates. I threw these dishes in at the end just because I thought they were really useful. I can do a lot with those. I threw in, I'm not going to go through everything that's in here, there's quite a lot. But again, these windows I thought were really useful. I can definitely use them in some of my mocks. They had a ton of these plates, these angled plates, which I find really, really useful for building. So yeah, I just threw thousands of those in. These, always useful. So I hope I got enough of these, to be honest. I should have maybe bought more of those. They had these in my favourite milk green. So I call it milk green, I know it's sand green, but they got those, so there's loads of these throughout this. I probably got about 30 or 40 of those in there because they're so useful. They had tons of big bricks, so I've got them in white, I've got them in blue, I've got them in grey. Let's pour them all out, yeah, white, blue. Ah, it's escaping! Yeah. Yeah, blue, da-da-dee-da-doo-da. What else have we got? Oh, they had this great pink colour, so I threw a load of those in. Yeah, don't know what I'm going to do with those, but they were useful. They had these as well. I love these, you know, I love my these pieces. I'm sure everyone else is similar, but they had a load of these, so there's, yeah, thousands of those in here too. There we go, grey. Yeah, which is funny because I was running out of those last night. I threw some of these jet engines in as well. I like these pieces, so it's about 4 or 5 of those in there. Anything else of any major interest in here? Tons of flower pieces. So, you know, they're throwing in the those. You just fill them up, throw those in, sprinkle those in periodically, which you can see the whole way through the jar. It's just filled in with those. Oh, that was another one that was interesting. There was, let's see if I can persuade this to come out on its own. Yeah, they had a load of these in there as well, which again, another super useful piece. Was happy to see that. So yeah, I think about 10 of those in there. I'm sure I probably should have got more of those as well. I should have bought about 4 or 5 pots, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, more grey. Lots of grey. Oh yeah. 1x4s. Lots and lots of 1x4 plates. Again, like I was saying, like one of those pieces you never have enough of. And then down the bottom here, I actually got, they had 2x6 pieces as well of these. So yeah, again, just got those. Great for building up bigger things. So tons of those. Yeah, loads of those. I think I had one other colour. Oh no, that was it. That was it. Yeah, and again, like I said earlier on, like 1x1 bricks, always useful. I think that was most of the variety. So yeah, I was just filling up on parts. Oh, these ones as well. Hopefully that comes out on the light. The grooved bricks. So there's a load of those in there as well. So yeah, I just was interested in having a lot of the bulk fillers, but then getting a lot of the small pieces in. I think I actually did really well there. I should start weighing these cups and see how I'm doing on what's in them. Does anyone else do that? Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of that haul. Any suggestions for anything particularly to do with it. Like I said, I've got enough to build an entire orchard now, or an entire flower garden now, so that's good. I did throw in a couple of the joystick pieces as well, but the joysticks as I call them, the gear levers. So yeah, anyway, let me know in the comments what you think. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit subscribe. I post regularly. I should probably put the camera on myself at this point. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you again very, very soon.